So, Disney has gone to war with AI ByteDance for the Seedance little videos that have been, I say little videos, they're massively viral videos that have been popping up. Disney's gone to war, so Disney has sent a cease and desist over all of the AI videos. It's interesting, and this article posts the question, can Disney sue the Chinese company? I'm going to say no. Not that I, am against them suing a Chinese company. I'm not pro either way. China has a world-renowned history of just ripping things off. And they don't give a shit. They don't care. They don't care at all. If you look at any Chinese cars, they have very clearly and obviously ripped off many other car manufacturers, just almost to a T. They don't care. So I don't think this is actually going to do anything. I think, and we'll get into the article because I want to see and kind of go through it stage by stage, but my overall take is I think what inevitably is going to happen instead is Disney will go after the websites that are hosting the content. So they won't be able to go after ByteDance and the videos, the property, the company, but they'll go after the websites that are showcasing the content, like Twitter, like YouTube, all of this stuff. That's how I see it going. But let's take a look. So Disney has sent officially a cease and desist letter to the Chinese company ByteDance over its Seedance 2.0 AI generation tool that has created a slew of viral videos over the last week. For years, the Walt Disney Company bent over backwards to expand its footprint inside China, courting regulators, editing films for market approval. There was even the Avengers had a special ending. I think even Iron Man had a special ending as well, specifically for China. And reshaping global distribution strategies to keep Beijing happy. Now in a twist that feels almost inevitable, the entertainment giant finds itself staring down a Chinese tech titan in a high-stakes AI battle that could basically reshape the future of intellectual property enforcement, which is true. So according to new reporting, Disney has fired off a cease and desist letter to TikTok parent company ByteDance over its controversial Seedance 2.0 AI video platform, accusing the service of using Disney-owned characters and franchises without authorization. Disney's legal counsel said the following: ByteDance's virtual smash and grab of Disney's IP is willful, pervasive, and totally unacceptable. Because stuff like this, I don't know if I want to show it because I think Disney will go after it. But it's for things like this, right? I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. I think it's like weightless nonsense, but it is still impressive. So they've been using Marvel characters, Star Wars icons, animated sitcom personalities, alternate endings to hit streaming shows. The one which blew up the most was the Brad Pitt Tom Cruise fight. But studios are fearing a future where audiences can generate blockbuster-level spectacle from their laptops without paying a studio any money, which makes sense. I personally don't think that's possible. I think legislation will come in between it all, and I think it'll just be used as a tool. But who knows? Who knows? The Motion Picture Association has already called for ByteDance to halt the activity, arguing the platform operates without meaningful safeguards against copyright infringement, which is true. I mean, this is just copyright infringement, isn't it, really? Difficult to argue with. So in other words, the genie is out of the bottle. But the thing is, it's China. China doesn't give shit. They don't care. They don't care. They honestly don't care. At all. So for decades, and the thing that's funny about it is Disney has pursued China for decades. Shanghai Disneyland was built as a joint venture with state-linked partners. Films were edited to comply with Chinese censors. Release schedules were adjusted for Chinese regulators. Corporate messaging was often tailored for Beijing approval. Disney didn't just do business in China. It basically bent over backwards and offered its arsehole to China. It was like, please do. Like, Roger me right up there, son, was what they wanted. They wanted Winnie the Pooh to get right up there. Disney were loving it. Which makes the current conflict feel just hilarious and an inevitability. But this is the thing, right? CCP. ByteDance isn't state-owned. But it is. Because Chinese corporate law means that the CCP does own it. And they can just acquire it whenever they want and just go, yeah, it's mine now. Chinese intelligence and cybersecurity statutes give government authorities broad authority to compel companies to provide data when requested. Framework has already fueled years of scrutiny around TikTok. So when a Chinese AI platform begins training or generating content using American entertainment IP, it inevitably raises large concerns. Who controls the data? Where are the training models stored? What safeguards exist against government access? And even if the CCP isn't sitting on ByteDance, the regulatory environment ensures the government maintains leverage anyway. And they can just go, it's mine, it's mine. You're not getting it, it's mine. So can Disney actually sue ByteDance over AI copyright? Yes, but they won't. They can't because China doesn't care. I mean, I might be proved wrong, but China does have a long history of just not giving a shit at all. So as the holder of the IP, Disney does have the right to pursue infringement in multiple jurisdictions. That includes the US courts, where litigation could be filed if allegedly infringing AI content is accessible to American users or distributed through US-based platforms. Disney could pursue legal remedies inside China. The country recognized international copyright protections under treaties like the Berne Convention. And foreign companies do, in fact, win intellectual property cases in Chinese courts, though damages and enforcement outcomes can differ from Western jurisdictions. But winning a lawsuit and stopping the behavior are two very different things. And the thing is, again, you only have to look at their cars to realize I don't think they care that much. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, there's loads of it. Look at this. It's just everywhere. Look. It's mad. It's all over the place. I mean, it's mental. But they've gone to war. Disney's gone to war.